Extra.
Where? I think I'm ready to rock.
I'm just getting my
Yeah.
my Veed all ready to go.
Yeah, me too. Getting for the first time of the day for a change.
Me too,
Usually,
actually.
usually I'm up for like getting baked out for like 4 hours before we start.
Well, you woke up late today too, didn't you? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, chick had to work at 11, so I slept in. Yeah, woke up, took her to work, grabbed myself a breakfast sandwich from McDick's,
Nice. Nice.
and yeah, came home, fired up the computer, listened to some He Is Legend. Been listening to that band a lot lately, and I was like, I wonder if this would be something that you get into. Probably not, because they have some fucking well, maybe not so much in their newer shit. They have some like pretty intense screamy shit sometimes, but
I don't mind. Like the only time I steer away from it is when there's not one point that I can understand a word he's saying.
if it's like 100% screaming, you're like, eh.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of melodies. I love myself some melodies. I think that's why I gravitated towards Slipknot so much.
Would you say that you're in the mood for a melody? I'm
Maybe.
in the mood for a melody.
Who sings that, anyways?
Dude, actually, I think fucking Robert Plant.
Really?
I think so.
Like, is that
There's
some of
some
the
songs,
solo stuff?
yeah, there's some weird shit out there. Songs that you'll hear and you'll go, this is Robert Plant? Oh
Because
my
his
God.
voice is nothing the same anymore. It's like he shot his voice with all those drugs.
Well, fuck. I mean, how long can you hold on to
A high
what that dude
pitched.
had back in the day?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. It's like
'Cause
I
that
think
Blum's...
of a
Oh, yeah?
lot of how I wonder how Freddie Mercury's voice would have held up. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, with all those fucking dudes shooting wads on his vocal cords and shit.
The guy get a little bit phlegmy, right? Like
It's funny. Queen has a new gay boy singer, so they're good.
oh yeah, the
Adam Lambert.
Adam Lambert. That's his name. Yes.
Which, dude, like, I don't watch American Idol, but I remember at that time I was dating a broad who did, and I happened to walk by the TV when that dude was singing, and I was like, wow, that guy's fucking really good.
Yeah. No, he is though, eh?
He's got a crazy fucking voice, man. I'm
yeah.
not like, I don't listen to Adam Lambert, but like, I'll give props when it's due. That guy can sing like a motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. It's not my cup of tea, but my God, he's a champ, beast, just a
You
fucking
guys,
beast.
do you guys have fucking Canada's Got Talent? Is that a thing up there?
No, like it was. We had Canadian Idol. It lasted for a couple of years.
But you don't have Canada's Got Talent?
No,
Like it's basically America's Got
we
Talent.
we watch America's Got Talent.
Canada's got jack shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
just be like,
we got Canadian Big Brother. That's
I've never watched Big Brother ever, but
that's about it. Though.
America's Got Talent is on Tuesdays, and it's we watched that in Castle Vicious while
Dude,
SmackDown
that
DVRs.
chick, that little girl that was doing the dummy stuff and singing, dude.
Hate it.
Really, I fucking loved it. Loved
Got
it.
the fuck out of here.
I loved it.
No, goddamn, I hate that show. I watch it and I fucking because it's like it goes on for the whole fucking summer.
Yeah.
You know, and I watch it and I watch all these awesome acts get fucking eliminated. And then for the shit that wins on that show, like one year it was a dog act one.
Yeah.
Like,
I
are
know.
you fucking joking me? And I thought that, I mean, yeah, this little girl, she does like ventriloquism shit and singing. And she's a really good singer. And, you know, but I thought it sucked. I hated it.
Well,
I
like,
thought,
I haven't seen anything else. I only seen her, right? Like, I don't know anything
Oh.
else that happened that season.
Oh, okay.
I seen this black comedian, and Heidi Klum just like no sold it. She just sat in the seat while everybody else got up and clapped.
Yeah, Preacher Lawson, he's not funny.
Yes.
He's
No, he's not, is he?
some of it is, but his delivery is hacky as fuck. Like, if that guy went to like a real fucking comedy club in like LA or something, they would fucking eat him alive.
They would fucking Rodney King him.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know about that, but I don't know. There's this group, I don't know what they were called, but they were like this. They were a bunch of Russian dudes, and they danced in pitch darkness covered in lights. And the lights would change, and, like, you know, they'd be big fucking creatures and shit, like look like dinosaurs or look like a fucking wolf man and all this shit, and it looked fucking awesome, dude.
Like, would they be
That
dressed
was the
like
one I
that?
liked. What's that?
You know what I mean? Like, were they dressed like dinosaurs, or like how would the dinosaurs show up?
The lights.
Like,
The lights that were on their body.
oh,
But the lights would go out and on and like change, and like all of a sudden like all of them would combine to be one thing, and it was this fucking crazy thing. You know?
yeah.
That's a Vegas act. This other group too is like some kind of crazy dancing with big props, and there's people flying off of shit and flipping all over the place. I'm like, that's a Vegas act. You know what I'm saying? Like some little, I mean, maybe that little girl ventriloquist thing, but I fucking doubt it, dude. I hated it. I don't know. Ventriloquism pisses me off. It's just like never been funny to me.
Oh man, like fuck, what's his name? Jeffrey.
What, Jeff Dunham?
Yes, I fucking hate him so much.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, you and I aren't as similar as I thought we were. If you were gonna say that you like Jeff Dunham,
No, I hate Jeff Dunham. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I like the way I looked at the girl. The only thing that would come to my head is like, man, like she's singing pretty good with her mouth closed. It's like, Jesus.
She could have probably got pretty far in that competition just on singing alone.
Probably, yeah.
But she beat like this like 9-year-old, little kid
I see
that
that,
looked like
yeah.
Moana or something.
Kind of, yeah. Well, I never
And
even heard her sing. I just like I was just
and
going through Facebook.
And it takes a lot to make me like say something is like cute or something, but the little kid is cute, don't get me wrong. I was like, that kid's kind of adorable, but if that's what it came down to, and I'm like, that's fucking lame. That show pissed me off, and then after it ended, I'm like, what was that chick's name? My girlfriend says it, and I'm like typing on my phone. She's like, don't fucking go on Twitter and say mean shit about this little girl. It's my fucking Twitter. I'll do what I want.
Bitch.
I didn't, though. I was like, yeah, all right. Bitch! A bitch!
Oh fuck.
I fucking only recently started discovering, like, I never watched Key and Peele, really.
Oh really?
But lately I started, because I noticed on YouTube they have full episodes of it and shit. I was like, started to watch that shit. That's good stuff, man.
Oh dude, it is. Peele made a horror movie called Get Out.
I've heard it's amazing.
Dude, it's like if you go to a lot of like best of horror movie lists, it's #1. Like it's a
gotta see
great
that,
fucking
man.
movie, man. I watched it Monday or something like
Yeah.
that. Because like since it's getting close to October, right? I'm gearing up for Halloween,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm watching horror movies galore. Like I watched Jeepers Creepers. I fucking love that movie. The second one can go fuck itself, but the first one, man, I fucking love it. And what was the other? The Strangers. I've always been a big fan of The Strangers. That movie always creeped me out.
I don't think I've seen it.
No, the Liv Tyler, and do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I've never seen it.
No.
I don't know, I'm not a huge movie guy. I guess it like takes quite a bit for me to like want to sit down and watch a 2-hour movie.
Well, see, like the only movies I really watch are horror movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm a big, as far as the classics on that go, man, I've always been my favorite ones are the Hellraiser movies. I think that's
Really?
my favorite horror. Like if you're gonna go like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, I'll take Hellraiser, man. Hellraiser, like 1 and 2 especially. I mean, the rest of them are whatever, but
There's like 8 of them, aren't there?
oh, there's a bunch, dude. I made Mrs. Vicious watch them all with me last fucking Halloween. Cause oh, dude, a bunch of them because they just kept coming. I'm like, holy fuck, Netflix had them all.
Oh, okay.
And there was more than I've even seen. There was like, yeah. But the fucking just Pinhead as a character and shit is pretty cool. I like that. So plus
What
that
is
skinless
the
bitch.
premise to? Because I've never watched Hellraiser. It's one that I stayed away from.
Dude, you should watch. 1 is like, I mean, you have to watch it, but 2 is fucking really good. And 3's, I don't know, 3 pretty good too. The premise of Hellraiser is that there is oh man, I'm fucking like baked out of my head and
I'm
on
trying.
painkillers right now. And you're asking me to fucking give you a synopsis of Hellraiser.
What better time than now?
What better place than here? What better time than now?
Yeah, boy.
No, but there's this like Pandora's box basically, and if you solve the puzzle of this little box, it brings the Cenobites, who are like these, I don't know, demonic fucking cats. You know, that's Pinhead, and then he's
Okay.
got some sidekicks and shit. But like torture and shit like that is their whole fucking thing.
So
And
it's like probably a precursor to Saw almost, eh? Like Saw
I don't
before.
know. It's more of like a almost sci-fi-ish too, because there's this whole backstory of this lore and shit like that. But either way, it's pretty fucking awesome, and it's kind of a different take on horror, and it's worth checking out, man.
Good.
If you've never seen it, and then you can fucking find it on Netflix or something, give at least the first two a go. And
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, there was nothing that really made me shy away from it. You know what I mean? But like it was always grouped in with Jason and Freddy, and I've never been that kind of horror movie fan. Because
yeah,
you know what I mean? I've never been a
And-
fan of just the slasher flicks. I'm more of a fan of just like the stuff that sticks in your mind and just fucks with you.
yeah. Hellraiser is definitely not a slasher film.
Okay, good.
But I do like me some Friday the 13th and some fucking Friday the 13th. Wait,
I can
Nightmare on
watch
Elm Street.
certain ones. Like my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street has to be what's the one? The New Blood or no?
It's hard to say, right?
The New
Which
Breed?
what happens in it?
That's the one where the chick from the first movie is back and she has a kid.
Oh, dude,
And
that's like
they write the
um,
movie and Freddy comes to life as they're writing the movie
yeah,
with the movie. I've always liked that one a lot.
that's one of the newer ones. I remember
Yeah.
getting through to that. Yeah, I mean, the idea of it was really fucking cool,
Yeah.
right? Like they're doing a movie and he's in reality, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
But like now, mind you, the first one with Johnny Depp and everything is pretty dope. Like that whole scene where he's getting sucked into the bed.
Oh, dude, yeah, then just fucking like sloppy joes come spraying out.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Have you ever watched the documentary on that
Oh
shit?
yeah, dude. I fucking love it. Love the documentary.
It's 4 hours long, and like at the end of 4 hours, it's like holy fuck, 4 hours passed.
It was like I know
Like I remember
everything
watching
now.
it and just loving it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good.
There was one I was a big fan of the well, you'll probably disagree with me on this one, but I thought the first Halloween movie that Rob Zombie did, I thought that was fucking masterful. Because I really like what they did with Michael Myers as a kid, and just like humanizing him in a little bit, so you felt sympathy for him instead of just hating this crazy dude.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll give you that.
and so like they with the DVD came this 3 hour making of documentary.
Mm.
And man, they went in so much depth. I used to watch that all the time.
But yeah, I don't know. My general outlook on Rob Zombie movies is that he's a fucking awful director.
For the most
But
part, yeah. I
I
agree.
think he's just shit. Being in the band and stuff, you know, he got his opportunity to do that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
is he like particularly skilled at it? I don't think so.
I feel like he hit lightning in a bottle once and has never been able to recapture it.
Well,
And that's
what was the first one?
the first
Devil's
one was
Rejects?
Devil. No, it was House of a Thousand Corpses.
Which is just fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Dude.
Essentially, but Devil's Rejects, in my opinion, is really good.
Yeah, Devil's Rejects had some more interesting shit to it. Some pretty intense scenes and shit.
Oh yeah. Well, like I think what makes Devil's Rejects so interesting is, you're on the side of the killers. Like, you know what I mean? At the
Yeah.
end, when they die, it's just like, oh man, they're dead. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they're actually the bad guys, and you're on their side. You're going through their journey. I just like that a lot.
Rob Zombie, man, he could write a fucking self-help book. You know, honestly, he's like, how I made a career at music and film while being shit at both. You know,
No man, there's nothing about Rob Zombie that I like a couple songs, like
I
Thunder
like
Kiss 65.
White Zombie.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're Les Exorcisto 1 and 2. Those albums are cool. But I mean, he's not very like great on them. You know,
No,
you could pretty
yeah.
much sum him up with just yeah.
Boo to the bit of the show.
Oh, that was his solo shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was
I fucking hate that.
well. See, and the thing about that is that's what got me into Rob Zombie. Was because that I was like 13 and just watching that on TV was just like, oh fuck,
Oh god,
that
yeah,
guy
I
looks
hate it.
dead. That's pretty dope looking. But then when you like start watching ECW and you get the intro to ECW, is what song?
Oh, I don't know what song that is offhand anymore.
But
What
like,
that's called, but yeah.
so like, I got into White Zombie that way. And Beavis and Butthead too got me into White Zombie.
Yeah. I don't know. That guy's like solo shit was when new metal fucking went crazy, and like all of a sudden it was just like I could teach every riff on that whole fucking album to a monkey in like an afternoon.
Oh,
You know?
probably. Oh, I used to sit down and learn a Blink-182 album in like 2 days.
This is just even easier than that. That's like when Power Man 5000 went from being this cool like funk metal band to like from outer space and playing two notes on a guitar. Like
Yeah.
holy dude.
Just drop D.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's like it's open. It's like 001, 002, 01. It's like holy fuck, dude. This is fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
My buddy was in Power Man 5000 for a few years.
I think you had mentioned that somewhere.
Yeah, he played guitar in Power Man 5000 for
Which
a few
is
years.
Crazy.
It's weird. They played in like China, I think, too.
What? China?
Which is weird. Like I don't know. I can't imagine that you played in China, but I'm pretty sure they played in China.
Huh? But I can see Power Man 5000 of all bands playing in China, just like with how big they were in the mid '90s.
I'd have to double check that, but they were playing in like Asia and shit, which I thought was pretty fucking weird.
Just all.
It was
jealous.
a thing, yeah. For him, it was a good. He was in some other guy's band, maybe like some guy who sang in a popular band at some point, had a solo thing. Then he played with him. Then he played with Power Man, and then now he's got his own band. Like they were on tour with Mushroom Head here.
Nice.
And he's on that show. He plays guitar on the Comedy Central. What's that show? It's like comedians come up and they do karaoke. Basically, they tell like a 10-minute, 5 or 10-minute stand up, and then they sing a song with a band. He plays guitar in that
I have
band.
no idea.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. That show's I forget what it's called, but it is fucking hilarious, man. It's awesome.
I have to look for that.
Bobby Lee sings on there and shit. All kinds of
It's
comedians.
like the only thing that comes into mind is that stupid Corbin rap battle celebrity thing. It's the only thing that comes into mind when you say that.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool, dude. It's worth checking out. I don't know what it's called. I'll look for it and link it to you or something.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm a stand-up fucking comedy like snob as much as I am wrestling and music. I think those are my like that's the Cerberus of my fucking three-headed assholishness. Stand-up comedy, wrestling, and music.
It takes a lot to make me watch a stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? Like,
oh really?
well, like
I'm
no,
fucking huge into that shit.
I love stand-up comedy, but I'm not going to watch Joe Blow do stand-up comedy. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Like all those Netflix specials, I could give a fuck about 3/4 of them.
Yeah, there's some good ones. Tom Segura's got a good one
Tom
on
Segura
there.
is really good. I like Tom Segura. I like Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
Mark Maron, Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Hannibal Buress. You know those guys. That's my jam.
As far as that too, Comedy Central also has that. God, why can't I remember the name of it? This is gonna be a long day. I shouldn't. I've been having neck pain, so I woke up and took one of my painkillers, and like I think it's gonna fuck me off. I think it's making my brain go fucking. My brain's like on opiates right now.
You
It's just
become
like,
that chick in the couch on your brain on drug stuff. You're all deflated. Just something.
yeah. This is not happening if you haven't seen that show. That's where like stand-up comedians come up and just tell like not even a set. They just like tell a story along a theme.
Yeah.
That shit's great because Joey Diaz is on there and he's like the
Oh.
funniest. He's one of the funniest motherfuckers ever. Like he tells a story about when he was in Catholic school as a kid and he like fucking fought a nun.
His life is a fucking roller
dude,
coaster, dude.
Yeah.
Like how he's not locked up now is beyond me.
Cocksucker.
Calls everybody by their whole name. Hey, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Mostly by the wrong last name. But, fuck, that guy's funny. But I think I'm ready to rock it here.
SCL Extra.